ride a bike, golf cart. Come on, man. You're going to be right next to look how big it is, though, Christian. Check it out. You're asking me if it's going to be a plaza.
Yeah,
You
you're
got
right.
acres of land over there, man.
I can't wait. I want to see it. All right. Welcome back to more FLA Homes. If you're new to the channel, my name is Christian Clay. Alongside me is one of our real estate rock stars, the Wesley Chapel King. Hey, we had a new review coming this morning. The Tampa King.
What's up?
Corey, how are you, man?
There we go. There we go. I'm a big growing boy. Now I'm covering the whole city.
You've always been covering the whole city. We have an available opportunity for everybody. This is interesting because these are the types of videos that people, our clients, our VIP family will get when available opportunity actually pops up. Talk to them.
Right. Yeah, so this is footage that you're going to see today that was for a client that wanted to purchase this home, and speed of service was really what we leaned on for this one. So our clients came into town, they toured the beautiful Connerton community, saw a floor plan from the model home that they loved, but were informed that they don't have any more of them. It's their most popular floor plan. As you'll see from the video, they do some really nice finishes in these Lennar homes. I think even a tier higher than what we standardly show on the channel.
No, not.
But
I think they are. They're stepping it up here. But yeah, go ahead.
It's actually, yeah, you're right. It's a no-brainer when you see it. But they love the community, love the home. They have one available, but it's not going to be completed for months down the road because they're so popular. They always sell quickly, and it came at a much higher price point. That's because the builder knows they have a high demand for that home. There's only one available. So we kind of scratched it. We kept moving, looking. The sales rep, someone that we work very closely with, like we always do in this community, reached out to me, let me know, hey, that McGinnis floor plan that your family wanted, one is coming back to market. The home's being canceled by another buyer. It's going to come back, but it's going to be in high demand. So knowing that, we have to sometimes shuffle things around when we can, but boom, we're in the community the same day, showing them this video, flying the drone around the home, up and down the street that they already visited, but just giving them more reassurance on the lot, how the home site looks, the neighbors' homes, anything we can give them visually to make the best decision if they want to move forward, because this would have been a quick one to move forward on. So we get them the videos. We do everything we can for the visuals walking through the house. We even went through the model home one more time to give them a little refresher on what that home looks like. The model home in this community is the interior for every single home that Lennar is going to build at this tier. So you're going to get the white cabinets, white counters, white floors. Every home looks exactly the same as the model home besides light fixtures, accent walls. So we gave them that refresher. And then we even did this, Christian. We give them the estimate sheet from the lender. We're able to pull up an estimate sheet.
That's my cue.
That's your cue. Christian, slide 826. Boom, there it is.
He woke me up. I'm over here. He's like, Christian, the estimate sheet? Yeah, the estimate sheet.
826, no. Christian, 826.
Talk to
All
me.
right, so look, but I think this is an important part of not only getting the visuals of the home, but getting them a breakdown of how the finances look and what the net purchase is into getting into one of these homes. This is an example estimate sheet that we're using from the lender, but you can see the purchase price on there, $569, much lower. The other one was listed at $590, so the cancellation coming back to market was also a good opportunity on the purchase price as well.
Yeah,
you're going to see that they're getting a 4.875 interest rate, and Lennar even has opportunities to go lower in this community. We can run these scenarios on whatever you're choosing to do. If you're an FHA buyer, putting 3.5% down. VA, conventional, but most importantly, we also know what the limitations are and what the builder can offer you as a seller concession depending on
sprinkle a little magic on them, right? Because we always talk, and we actually get some people that reach out to us like, you guys always say on the back end. Like, what does the back end mean, right? So we have a system in which we operate on how we negotiate. We don't just go throwing crap. Like, we have a strategy behind it. But you were talking about different loans getting different amount of caps on the back end. Just give them a little bit of a salt, pepper sprinkle on that.
Yeah, of course. So if you're doing a VA loan, you are capped, and this isn't by the builder or the lender. These are state regulations. You can only get 4% of the purchase price in seller concessions towards the closing. You are a VA loan. If you're FHA, you can get up to 6%. Now, if you're a conventional loan and you're putting 5% down, you can get up to 3%. But if you do 10% down or higher, you can get up to 6%. So in certain situations, we talk to our buyers and we're saying, hey, you want to put down 5%, but if you put down 10, you can double your incentive from the builder,
Yeah.
maybe cover all of these fees, and now your 10% goes directly into your home, and you're not paying what you'll see on the right side of this screen is $26,000 in closing cost fees. That's a standard part of your real estate transaction in Florida, whether you're buying from the builder or from a resale property. But if we can get the builder, we have 35,000 in closing costs on here, and there's $26,000 from title fees right there, in addition to another $7,000 that are your prepaids, escrows, taxes that they reserve before the home closes, almost $35,000 in fees that everyone has to pay to buy a home in Florida. You're getting that covered all by the builder. So your money goes into your home and none of it is just wasted after you just pay fees in the transaction. That is super important. As well as one other thing I do want to point out on this estimate sheet at the bottom right hand side, you're going to see the builder fee on there. Not all builders have a builder fee. Lennar does charge a 1% builder fee. So on a $569,000 home, $5,690 in addition to the rest of the closing costs. So we also know which builders have that fee, and the ones that don't, we sometimes we got to ask if they can help cover that as well. But in the net purchase, you're going to see they came out of pocket exactly 10%, and all of that money goes into their house. They're paying $0 for fees. They're paying $0 to get a 4.875 interest rate, well below market. That rate saves them hundreds of dollars a month alone from the market average.
Take a breath real quick. Now I gotta say something now. All right, there you go. Get you a sip. There you go. I thought you were gonna pull out a prop. He's always pulling out some sort of prop here. So this is what I'm gonna say. He gave us a good breakdown of what we can get on the back end based on your loan. In the state of Florida, right? So this is not a guarantee. This is not a guarantee. He was saying, hey, if we take you from a 5% conventional to a 10% conventional, we could probably double the amount of maximum concessions that you can get. That is not a guarantee. But these are the chambers that we have in our mind that we know, hey, what we can negotiate for based on your terms, based on your loan that you're going to be getting. I know it's a lot to digest. Let us do that for you, right? The builder's going to pay our fees. That's how we operate. This is just part of the process when you're working with us here. So
Exactly. But an important part for this buyer was to be able to see the home site and see these estimates in a quick time frame. So
sure.
being able to get the information within a few hours by later that evening, having everything you need in front of you to make a decision if you want to move forward. This is how we personalize your experience when working with us, and that speed of service is crucial and something I don't think a lot of other realtors are able to do if they're not working on a team the way we are. We're able to get this done because someone else in the team can come help me step in and I can go get this video for you, or vice versa. However, that's how we operate. And the speed of service, like for this particular builder, Lennar, their agents
my boy
cross
caught him on
sell.
their lunch break. My bad, man. Just look on this sidewall right.
Oh, you.
That man caught him on their lunch break. That's speed of
Hey,
service
man.
right there.
That's speed of service, man. You get your sod done and he sits down real quick and has some lunch. But yeah, so the speed of service is important. And what I don't know if you know this about Lennar, their agents do cross sell all across the regions that they're in.
Yep.
So when this home comes available, we don't know who's gonna buy it. We've had the experience where recently we were working at a builder and they only had one rep in the community. So we asked him, hey, we're looking at this lot. We're going to look somewhere else. If someone else is, could you let us know if someone else is looking? Shot us a text. Hey, guys, I'm going to be showing some families lots today just to give you a heads up. So now we know, hey, maybe we don't know if it's our lot or whatever, but he did choose the best one. So someone else is going to see that it's the best lot. But at least we know if someone else is looking and we can make a decision. If with Lennar, you will not know. They cross sell. Someone sitting across the city could sell that home. Our rep gets an email. Boom, house is off the market.
By
Gone.
computer,
So
by computer, right? It could just literally be and popping off. So yeah, no, you make
that's
you
it.
make a
So
great point.
having, yeah, you got to have realtors that are able to work quickly for you. Have those relationships where we're the first to know about a lot of these opportunities. I think that's what's important. We're
Yes,
the first to know.
yes.
So once we know, we our clients have the opportunity or the choice to say yes or no. If not, we keep looking. And a lot of times, if one client says no, we have another client that might also
Exactly,
be
exactly.
interested. So we kind of we're gonna get it in front of you for sure.
It made it to the show because our clients have moved on, right, to other things. And then it's an opportunity for
That's
you
right.
all to see. So this is an actual opportunity. You can email us or text
Yes.
us with the information that's floating above. But you were talking about having the right rep. It is the luck of the draw when you walk into the community and you walk into the model home and you're like, I'm here to purchase a home. You can get somebody that's just chilling and not on time and not wanting to get stuff to you quickly. Or what we like to do is have those preferred reps that we've gained through experiences, some good, some bad, and we've learned this is the person that's going to get it done for us, that's
Hmm.
going to have speed of service. So I think that's extremely important.
I think one of our clients got to experience that over the weekend where we set them up with an appointment with one of the companies, not this builder, another builder, but their top sales rep. They had the best experience. He was very knowledgeable. He helped them. He pushed for the offer. They ended up going under contract with him because he was such a great sales rep. And he was one of the reps that pushes for the offers and was able to navigate a scenario for them that the builder currently isn't even offering. But by working with him and the lender that we work closely with, we got them a fantastic deal. Now, on this same trip, we went to another builder where my rep wasn't there that day. So we just got whoever was
The
in.
luck of the draw.
She, the luck of the draw. She didn't want to give us too much information. She said we couldn't do this, we can't do that. She didn't
Yeah.
even want to take us to see homes. She kind of pointed us in the direction on the site map and said, if you need something, you can just give me a call.
Yeah.
When I got out there with our clients, they were like, what was that? After they had the experience with our sales rep, they were like, we really liked him. He was awesome. And
Yeah.
they even liked the home more because the experience was so much
Exactly.
better at the other builder. So it is, I don't think you understand how vital it is to get with the right sales rep, but the deals that our clients are getting because we're getting them with the sales rep is a completely different experience that we'll all will say is good luck if you try to go by yourself and not work with us pretty
A
much.
great example, right? Like obviously you're showing off the model right here, which is combined in a video for our client to take a look at, right? Like this is the home that is available, and this is the model home. This tour right here, which I'm just going to take them back to this home tour right here that you're giving them. This is a
Mhm.
tour of a home that's not really even on the freaking market, right? This is word that it's coming back to the market. So the head start is every freaking thing, everything.
I think that's the huge part of it is that some of these homes they haven't even relisted, repriced yet, but they know in a few days the office will sign off,
That's right.
will get it available on the market. But at least we can be the first to look so that sometimes that home never even has to touch the market and it is already yours and secured. And on a quick move-in home like this is where we can push for the best deals, even
Yes.
more than the quick move-ins. A cancellation home where the builder thought that was secure for many months and now they got to kind of scramble to get it back to the same time frame for closing. That's where we can lean on them and get some good deals. So this kind of opportunity does present itself, but they get to us first because, like we said, just with our experience of working with builders and communities, we found the best people to work with. We found the best people that are going to get us deals, and I'm glad our client was able to see that because they saw it on our video and they're like, we didn't really understand what that meant. And after two quick showings, they were like, oh, now I understand
There
what it
you go.
means to get with the right people in the process. And even the lender was able to get us an opportunity that wasn't even available to anybody else. But we were able to sit there, talk, and work through it with the right people. Boom, we got them a deal they couldn't turn down. They saw like two or three homes and went under contract, thought they were doing it too fast. And I told them, no, listen, we just got you to the right place. That's what my
Exactly.
job is.
It
It's
cuts
not
through
have
the
to show you
BS.
40 homes.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't want to show you 40 homes. I want to show you three homes that will work for you, that you'll love, and that financially you'll love too. So let's get to those three and let's make a good decision. Focus our energy on that. If they don't work out, then we keep the search going.
Exactly. Love it, man. Hey, look, take them to school today, bro. That's what you need. You need like your graduation cap. You're graduating from the Wesley Chapel King to the Tampa King. Man, who
Ah,
knows? You could probably be the Florida King one day. You never know, man.
we're going for it, man. You know we're going for it. We're shooting for it.
So this home right here, available opportunity. Let's talk a little bit about. Well, obviously, this is the model home, right? But let's talk about
Mhm.
the community that it's in. Talk to us about like Connerton as a community.
Connerton, I think, is one of those low key, amazing communities within the Tampa and Wesley Chapel area, especially. It's located in Lando Lakes. So you got some really highly rated schools around there. Connerton Elementary inside the community. Lando Lakes High, and then you have the Angeline Innovation Academy, which is the 6 through 12 STEM school, science, technology, engineering, mathematics, right across the street. A public charter school that you can test into. So school options, great. Parks, trails, dog parks, green spaces, tennis courts, basketball, several different pools. A great part about the Lennar section that they're selling in right now is that they're building a second amenity center right down the street from there. So this one's a little far. It's a little bit of a drive from where they're building new homes, but the same exact setup as they have right here on the screen. Boom, they're dropping it right down the other side of the community, which kind of also spreads out the families, right? They don't get too packed all at one amenity center, but lane pools, splash pad, kind of like a resort style pool with the big ball drop with the water at the top. You got a
Yeah.
cafe, you got a gym, ton of cool stuff. And even better than this great amenity center, the new section that's coming in is going to have downtown Connerton coming in.
That's
So
weird.
finally,
That's weird. Talk to me. Downtown you're definitely educating me on this, but like
suburbia lifestyle.
no, 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 no. Is there going to be a downtown there like for real, or is it just going to be like a little
Oh, yeah.
plaza?
No, it is going to be a downtown. It is going to be over, I think, 100 acres. So you're going to have shops. I think there's going to be a learning center in there. You're going to everything, the pizzas and the sushis, everything else that people love. They're going to have some green spaces, amphitheaters, all these cool things that families love. Like this community gives you that feeling of kind of like when we were kids, right? Those
Yeah.
when you would ride your bike down and you'd ride your bike in the street and come home and the street lights are on. You see kids playing and riding scooters at the parks. It is truly like a family neighborhood. And as soon as you pull in, you get that feeling just with a little bit more of the mature landscaping. There's a golf course right around the
That's what
corner in
stands out
here.
to me,
It is
right? Like is the mature landscaping in Connerton. Like so we actually have, and if anybody wants to learn more about an opportunity in Connerton, we actually have a 6-bedroom home that's available as well. I mean, a steal of an opportunity right here. So you're looking at it right here on the screen. But while being out there, what really pops to me is exactly that. Kids are riding their bikes, mature landscaping. You're not really seeing it right here in this section. This is a newer section. But when you're driving down the main roads to the amenity center, it's hard to find because you know how long it takes for a tree to grow into like a mature tree. So a
yeah,
lot of these newer communities,
exactly.
it's going to take a long time before you can duplicate what you're seeing out here in Connerton. Plus, but so you have that, but the amenities feel new. Right, you just saw the amenities; it feels
Exactly.
newer. I'm gonna link this opportunity in the description down below. This is a six
Yeah.
bedroom home right here, and it's much more affordable than the other one that we just showed you. But I'll link it down below
Oh
for everybody to
yeah.
take a look at.
Much more affordable and in the resale market, just like we always push on, hey, these builders have incentives and rates and everything else. This resale home can be structured very similarly in the market for you to purchase. They're already working with a lender that's offering a credit if you use that lender to buy that home, and the seller's motivated to give you some of those incentives towards closing as well. So you're talking about structuring a resale home with an interest rate buy down and closing costs just like the builder. So we can work that out too if you are looking in the resale market and not just from the builder. But with all the competition in Florida, we're starting to see a lot more of those opportunities popping up.
Man, dude, man, you just took them to school today. How do you feel about that?
I'm just trying to help out, man. That's what we do.
Oh,
That's
he's
exactly what we
playing the.
do.
Oh, I'm
It's
just
because
trying
we
to
love
help.
our
No, no,
job, man.
he took him to school.
We
He
love
took
our
him to
job,
school
so
today.
we're good at it. That's
Yeah, I
funny.
mean, I don't know. Do you have anything else for him before we do hop off? Like, any more about that
You tell me how
home?
much
Like,
time you tell me how much time you got. We'll
bro,
keep
I
it
want to kick it with you,
going.
bro.
No,
Let's
we
kick
could
it.
we could go along. No, I'm just kidding. I agree though. That McGinnis floor plan that we showed from the builder, a top-notch floor plan, a prime opportunity right now. I've seen recently, we're taking a lot of our clients to these builders that have the 475. I saw a 399 in the Zephyr Hills, Two Rivers area for everyone that's thinking about Two Rivers. I know there's a 399 floating around over there right now, too. So, hey, you call us and you're like, hey, I want to get affordable mortgage. A lot of times that's how we start in our consultation. We're
Yeah,
like, what
yeah.
what do you feel most comfortable with financially? You're out of pocket, or is it your monthly? Is that the most important like factor for you? And if you're telling me, hey, my monthly, I want it here, I'm taking you right to a community where I know I can get you that monthly. I'm not going to shoot you in the foot or put you in a position where you're house poor, right? So we have a bunch of opportunities that we know will work for you. But you got to sometimes call us to find out. And then we have these off market opportunities like this as well, where a buyer would be getting a McGinnis for almost 30,000 off with the builder's advertising because we have this deal right now.
Yeah, no, I mean, would absolutely love to show this to one of you guys. So reach out to us, team at morefla.com. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was good stuff. I liked the lot. I like the community.
Yeah.
I think my biggest takeaway from all of this, and some of you may be like, well, he missed the whole concept of this video. Obviously, we're showing an opportunity here. Is downtown Connerton, dude. Like that right there to me, like Connerton, and for everybody to know, like this
Come
is a
on, it's gonna be
community. This
awesome.
is not a city. So
Yes.
downtown Connerton to me, like I still think that it's going to be like a little plaza. That's just my thought. I want to see it. I want to see this.
I'm gonna have to get you some renderings or something that we can show on the next one. But it's been in the works for a few years now, and from the explanation that we got from the sales rep, it seems like it is going to be crazy and something that the community's absolutely gonna love and kind of has been waiting for since it's been in the works for a few years.
Yeah. No. And what was the, I guess the estimated start date on it or completion date? Like where are they at with that?
So if you in this video, you can see, go back a little bit to the more beginning of this part of the drone video. At the very beginning, you can see it in the background, and it's starting. You can see where they've broken ground. So let it play from right here, from the next angle, right behind the road where you're going to enter. They've already broken the ground on it. So you're talking about, in maybe within a year, you might see the first shops starting to pop up. They have almost, I think he said, 1,600 homes left to build in this community. So tons of opportunities.
Yeah.
You're going to see that their higher tier homes are going to be on the lots that are facing ponds. You can see a lot of them are facing wetlands or
Yeah.
trees on the other side. But you're going to get some really nice lots inside this community. But I think right back there, right across the road, where you can see the dust starting to come up,
Yeah.
that's downtown Connerton, and below is where the home site is. So they're gonna be able to walk, ride a bike, golf cart. Come on, man, you're gonna be right next to. Look how big it is, though, Christian. Check it out. You were asking me if it's gonna be a plaza.
Yeah,
You
you're
got
right.
acres of land over there, man.
I can't wait. I want to see it. I want to see it.
It's coming. It's coming
I
soon.
love Corey, man. He's I'm ready to see this
Christian, you're
dude.
funny, dude. I'm getting Christian pumped on the video, huh? He's ready to buy a house in
Right.
Connerton.
Yeah, he has me going here. So, okay, cool. Let's not give them too much. All right. I thought this is definitely a great opportunity. I don't know how long this is going to last. It did show the price that was on there. It's a little less than what I think they're going to end up listing it at. But, you know, if anybody wants to take advantage of this, make sure you reach out to us. We have the right people to push for you guys. If you made it this far, do me a favor. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, what the heck are you doing? Catch you on the next one.